Yeah, I filmed this video on the 4th, and I'm currently recording this on the 6th. Literally, it's about 30 minutes to an hour after I did this session. I headed off and I went bush for a couple of days. So I did this session here, which was like a quick pump and burn. And man, this is one of those sessions, man, where it's a burner. Basically, no turnaround. It's sort of like 15 seconds max, 20 seconds max recovery in between sets, and then you just keep going and going and going. Curls, tricep extensions, different curl variations, some sort of cable hammer curls in there, some reverse curls with the easy grip barbell, some overhead sort of tricep extensions. Not really skull crushers because I don't really bring them to my head, but I'd like to tuck it in behind my head when I do those. And yeah, just a whole bunch of different tricep and bicep variations. And then finished it off with just some seated bicep curls to finish off the session. But man, it was one of those sessions where it's 2 days later, and the biceps are feeling a bit better. Biceps were sore day one, but the triceps, man, are absolutely still on fire. Like, it's hard to, if I sit down on the couch, I can't push myself up with my arms. I sort of got to use the legs, because once I start to fully lock out that arm and that elbow, man, my triceps are still on fire. So that's how I know it was a good session, and it was a good pump session, and it was a good way to do a reasonably quick workout. Like, it still takes, 30 minutes, 35 minutes to do it, which is, I was in a little bit of a rush. I was going camping. I wanted to, it takes about 2 hours for me to drive to the campsite. So I wanted to leave at a period where I'm not setting up in the heat of the day. I want to be set up just before the heat of the day so I can relax under my awning. And then, the day after, I want to be well rested and recovered so I can do some trail running, which will be the next video, which was some trail running. So this was just one of those sessions where I was like, alright, look, just go in the gym. You've got 30-40 minutes tops. Make it worth your while, and just cut back on the rest, and just try and get some volume in and vary your exercises so you can negate that lack of rest. And it felt, it was fantastic. Good pump, arms are still sore, and that's probably about it. So look, I think I'll keep most of this sped up, so I don't have too much to talk about this session, because it's pretty self-explanatory. I don't train a lot of arms that often, probably once a week. Same as I'll do a chest day or something like that. I do it about once a week. I probably like to train back, and the squat, bench, and the deadlift probably a little bit more than the arms. But important maintenance nevertheless. Got to keep those elbows happy. Got to keep the arms happy and stable. Same with training shoulders as well. Like, you've got to. I implement more of my shoulder training into every second session or something like that. With a couple of exercises, I never do a full-out shoulder day, because, like I said, lots of previous cricket and stuff like that has made my shoulders just get super, super sore and super immobile and just not functional after doing shoulder day. So I don't see the point in doing a full day dedicated to just training shoulders. I usually implement, like the loo raises, or I'll do some, some different sort of dumbbell raises and lateral raises and things like that. Each sort of session with maybe a little bit of dumbbell press or something like that here and there. But look, it was a good session. This is the first time I've done these sort of behind-the-head skull crusher tricep extension things. It's been the first time I've done them in a while. I was a big fan of them, but I have been doing them. It's the first time I've filmed them, because there's never normally a good spot to film them. But when I walked over to my cable machine today, I found that someone had popped a bench in front of it. So I thought, oh yeah, beautiful, too easy. I'll be able to actually catch some of these on camera. But these are the ones, man, that burn my triceps so much. And the reason I don't necessarily do the skull crusher where you just bring it into your forehead and extend is I feel more of the stretch going back behind my head. feel more of a stretch, and I feel like I can hold a lot more tension through the muscle if I go through the back of my head as well. And yeah, look, that was pretty much it. Good workout, felt really good, but was more excited to go camping. Cheers, thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one, which will probably be some trail running videos.